Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Backwards. This is our fifth and final page for the month, and this time we're going to be solving one of the CSI cases, case number 372, and I won't go through it all with you, but there's a photo that can be used as mood board type inspiration, and it even gives you the color scheme and the RGB codes for the color scheme. Gives you a list of evidence which you can use as a recipe for your page. There are, circles, stars, a diamond shape, kites, tile letters, frames, boy-themed elements, puffy stickers, fabric numbers, all of those things. You can pick as many as you like. And then there are also some story prompts for your journaling. And one of the prompts is to write your journaling inside of a frame, and I may find a way to do that. I'm also using this sketch number 7 in Lisa Sikorsky Scraps Instagram page. And this is an example that she did of the sketch for the monochrome madness event at Dottie About Flair. And so I'm going to kind of take some cues from that as well. So we've got all that going on. I have a tray full of Flair. I've pulled a bunch of blues. None of them is the slate blue that is called for in the mood board or the color scheme. So I may go with black and white, but I may not. It's not an absolute requirement, and no one's going to kick me out of the group if I use the wrong shades of blue. I have pulled into my kit these boy-themed items. I have a drawer full of kind of specifically boy-themed things. These are all from Cocoa Vanilla Boys Rule. This is my original sheet, and I've got that slate blue in this little jacket right here. And I've got some blue in some of the stickers, so I think that's gonna help make that work. And then I have all my other embellishments that I had pulled before. I won't go through those again. I will show you the papers I had left and show you why they're not appropriate for this. But I will do a page using all or most of these papers as a bonus layout, maybe before the drawing that we do in December for the November prize. So I want to get another paper that I brought in is this Photoplay Real Genius. It's the constellations in the sky. I cut a piece that's big enough to kind of so that you know what's going on there. And I'll kind of work that in. As this kind of semicircle element, I cut a cut file in two. I'm going to kind of try to layer one on top of the other so that I get kind of an extra fringy look. And these strips are from scraps from my stash that had either gray or the slate blue in them. There are miscellaneous other colors in there too. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to keep watching because when I started this video, it actually quit early on saying my storage was full. But if you look at the storage, it doesn't appear to be anywhere near full. So I deleted a few things, and hopefully that'll get us through this video. I'm using craft paper background because in the color scheme there's this beige color that looks a lot like craft. And so I think that's gonna work. I'm going to kind of lay these down. Well, I'll lay one down and get it glued. I'm not going to worry a whole lot about how pretty the gluing looks, because it should be covered by the strips, but I just kind of want to get it stabilized. I'm gonna maybe put a little glue under there. Again, there should be flare kind of covering some of that up. So now I'm gonna take this. It's hard to tell what's the right side and what's the back side, but I'm going to assume that they're pretty much the same. I'm not going to overthink that. I'm going to lay that right there and kind of use some of that glue to hold that down. And put this here. Okay, and once that's down and everything else is kind of anchoring it, I will figure out, I'll figure a way to fringe it and kind of, hold it back. One of the things that, one of the elements here, one of the pieces of evidence is to create shelves to hold things. So that's why I kind of really liked this design of Lisa's. I'm going to just kind of randomly cut these because it has these strips of different widths, and I'm just gonna kind of make that one a little bit shorter. I'm gonna overlap them as I go along here. I especially like this one. I'm going to maybe see if I can put it under there and let it go completely across the page. Oh, come on. There we go. And there. Okay, and now I've got this gray, which could kind of be a shorter one. As I'm looking at the B sides of these, those are kind of cool too. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of center that up. I'm going to do the photo out there, and then the rest of it's going to be just embellishing. We've got I may put it down like this, which means I'll have to mount it on do it that way, and I'll mount it on some foam. Let me step up and check. So far, so good. I never listen to music on my phone, so I actually deleted the music app. And I never look at files per se on my phone. So I deleted, okay, that needs to go further down. And I keep my my videos cleaned up once they're on my laptop and then on into YouTube. Okay, I'll use that there. There's something here that I wanted to pull out. It has a, there's a frame that is wood grain. And I think